So hello, everyone. First, I want to thank you all for coming here today. It means a lot to the bride. It means a lot to the groom. It means a lot to me, to my wife, and to Vadim's family. So I think some of you know me. If not, I am father of the bride. So, and let me start from my daughter, Danielle. You always are, and always will be the light of my life. From the first day I held you in the hospital, I already knew you will be my little princess forever. You grow up from funny, kind, joyful little girl to a beautiful, strong, confident woman. You made me proud in so many ways. So it's very difficult for me to come back this day and accept that you are getting married today. Everything what you do, you always go for the best. And you get the best. And I think right now you also got the best. Vadim, from the first day you entered our house, I liked you very much. Over the time, I got to know you better, and I understood that you are perfect fit for my daughter. I am glad to welcome you to our family. Please love her. Take care of her. With her hand, you also have piece of my heart. I wish you guys many years together in love, harmony, prosperity. And I wish you to be not just husband and wife, but best friend to each other. Trust each other. I wish you many years, many, many years. And I also wish you kids, as many as possible. And I promised here to be very good grandfather. So I just want to ask everyone to join me and toast this young, beautiful couple.
So thank you for the kind words, Evgeny. I would like to start off by giving thanks to the many people in this room who made this evening possible. First, I would like to thank Evgeny and Nelly for raising such a beautiful, smart, wonderful daughter, and for all the hard work and effort you guys put into making this evening possible. I would next like to thank my own family for their love, support, and energy in putting this all together. I'd like to specifically thank my mom for the introduction to Danielle and her family, and for becoming certified as a wedding planner on top of running her dental practice to help with the planning. I would also like to thank my little sister for her expertise with managerial issues, as well as her dancing help. Thank you very much. This evening would also not be possible without our distinguished guests, Peter and Grace. Thank you very much for welcoming us into this beautiful space and for making our dream wedding possible. I would also like to thank Carlos and all of the Cosmos staff for a wonderful evening, our florist Maribel for a beautiful arrangement, our videographer Don and photographer Jonathan for capturing one of the most important days of our lives, and our DJ Chris for accommodating our multilingual and often unorthodox requests. And speaking of orthodoxy, I would like to thank Rabbi Shlomi for allowing our male and female guests to sit together, as well as permitting us to serve non-kosher food with his courteous and timely exit. And of course, thank you to all of our guests for being here. I know many of you had to take time off work, skip bachelorette parties, skip your own birthday festivities, and traveled from afar to be here tonight. And I would like to specifically thank my groomsmen for all the support you guys have given me over the years in my personal and professional endeavors, and for all the crazy adventures we've had, including the awesome bachelor party.
Bachelorette.
And of course, I have to single out David, my best man, that despite all of the terrible medical advice I've given him over the years, the terrible career advice, the horrible stock selection, and all the other terrible things I've advised you on, he stuck with me. He remains my anchor, my voice of reason through turbulent times, and he's always there to celebrate during the good times. Thank you, bud. And most importantly, I am very grateful for Danielle. I'm the luckiest man today to be marrying my dream girl and my best friend. Danielle is smart, patient, hardworking, resilient, and selfless to a fault. I love her when she comes home from the hospital with her crazy stories from the day. I love her when she's doing a little jig when we're on the beach. I love her when she goes on the couch and cozies up to nap, or as she prefers to say, study. Danielle, I love you. You are my better half. I am so excited to spend the rest of my life with you. I'm excited for the little things, trying new recipes, exploring new restaurants. I'm excited for the big things, traveling the world and starting a family.
And I just wanted to echo everything that Vadim said. Say thank you to the bridal party. I know a lot of you made a lot of sacrifices to be here, so thank you. It is appreciated. And happy birthday to one of the bridesmaids, Danielle, and also to Iris. So happy birthday to you too.
For those who don't know me yet, I'm Tamara, groom's mom, and hopefully not the dreaded mother-in-law. So hello, everyone. First of all, congratulations to the happy couple on the wonderful commitment they had made. And it's so good to see here so many families and friends to celebrate this with us. Vadim and Danielle, you have beautiful, well-planned, great wedding, and after hectic, crazy 6 months of hard work, you have a fantastic reward. So, special thanks to those who make it happen, those people who work very hard on it, Nelly and me.
Applause, please.
So, my son, how would I describe him? To be honest, while working on my speech, one question consistently rang in my mind. How do I summarize our relationship? Do I tell them about what an amazing, funny, and generous guy he is? Or I tell them the truth? Just kidding. My son, now we can see your strong qualities that made me proud mom when I say that he is valedictorian high school graduate, Joseph Wharton Scholar, and Benjamin Franklin Scholar. I can see my boy has grown into the powerful, smart, and confident man, and I am so honored by what he's achieved in his life. I'm blessed to know how respected and successful he has been in his life, how much of loyal, reliable friend he is, and hopefully how he will pass all those traits to his own children with his beautiful wife. Now about my new daughter, Danielle. Danielle is a wonderful young lady with kind heart and sweet soul. Danielle brings out the best version of my son, and when I see it, This is what makes my heart smile. She is also a bright student and hardworking person. So you can see why those two, such a wonderful match together, match that was made in heaven. And now about a couple words about the heaven and this couple. Before my wonderful daughter-in-law was ever born in Israel, one of Eugene, her father, family member, helped to deliver my son Vadim in one of the hospitals of St. Petersburg. So, such-wise, Danielle was due to have the best husband in the whole world. And her parents could relax, knowing their daughter, beautiful daughter, will be taken care of in the most loving and warming way. I couldn't be happier watching my beautiful son marrying the woman he loves, and of course, Danielle. Danielle looks beautiful, stunning, and very elegant. And this role fits her beautifully. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to raise the glasses and join me in a toast to our two VIPs, bride and groom, Danielle and Vadim.
Dear friends and family, for those of you who are not familiar with me, I'm Miri and I'm Danielle's aunt. What a special moment we're witnessing today. What a beautiful couple. And what a wonderful ceremony. Just for a moment, I would like to take you back in time to the year of 1997. August 3rd of this year was a very special day for our whole family. We were blessed with a beautiful girl who has grown into a beautiful young lady. Everyone was super excited for our first child to enter the family. When naming this child, Danielle's parents had many ideas, but there was only one name which would fit, Danielle. This name does not only carry the joy, happiness, and love her parents felt on that day, but is also a memory of a very dear person in our family, Danielle's grandfather. I know that today, my dad and Danielle's grandfather is watching from above with a great smile and touching us all with his love. We learn to love by loving. And family is the place where we first learn to love. Throughout her life, Danielle was surrounded by wonderful grandparents who love and continue loving her to this day. Her grandpa Lova and grandma Sofa are watching today from Israel, their hearts filled with happiness and their eyes sparkling as they see their princess enter a new stage in her life. Her grandma Yeva is celebrating here with a beautiful smile, happy that her little Dasinka found the love of her life. Her step-grandpa Lonya is also sending big hugs and wishes from Israel to the bride and groom as they embark on their wonderful journey to build the rest of their lives together. And of course, we should not forget about the people who year by year, day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, and second by second, adore, love, support, admire, care, hug, kiss, and are never tired to do more for their amazing daughter. They are Danielle's parents, Nelly and Evgeny. I would like to wish them many more years of joy, health, and love. May the love that they once taught Danielle continue to grow and prosper as it enters the hearts of this wonderful couple. Please join me in raising a glass for Danielle's parents and grandparents. L'chaim.
So I am groom's grandmother. My name is Inna, and this is my first speech in public. So please, be indulgent. Dear Vadim and Danielle, today is a great day for me. I received a great gift ever, a new granddaughter. Now I have two granddaughters, Linочка and Dasya. And I'm so happy. It's so exciting to see you starting a new chapter in your life, together with Danielle. My dear grandson, to say I'm proud doesn't begin to cover all the feelings surrounding you this day. There are memories of you, Vadim, growing up, mixed with amazement. The time went so fast. There is joy in knowing you have found someone so right for you, who will make your life complete. You both are so special. And together, you make a wonderful couple. Wishing you a marriage filled with joy, love, sweet triumphs, and happiness through all your years. Mazel tov.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I hope you've been enjoying your meals. For those of you who don't know me, my name is David Lokshin. I'm 28 years old, and I'm a 15-year Vadim Levitt survivor. I know. Thank you for your support. I actually remember the first time I met Vadim like it was yesterday. He was sitting right in the front of a computer science class that we were taking together in high school, and I was maybe sitting 4 or 5 seats away from him. And how can I forget this? He was the only student in class wearing business casual from top to bottom. And even 4 seats away, the cologne he was wearing was literally assaulting my senses. But this was not just your ordinary tool, no. This guy was clearly a visionary, a master planner of sorts, who was dressing for the job that he wanted and not the studenthood he had. And as I got to know Vadim a little better, he went into more detail about his plans. He was going to get accepted into a top business school, and then obviously land a 2-year gig at an elite investment bank, and then lateral into the buy side, and then yada yada, and so on and so forth. And to his credit, Vadim has actually achieved most of the goals he set out. But of course, Vadim's plans don't always go his way. In college, he was certain that I would join him at Warren. My grades planned otherwise. But by far the biggest plan of his to go awry was actually a little plan he concocted about 2 years ago. And he was going to take pretty much the script of The Godfather and flip it on its head, and he was going to make an offer that had to be refused, all to get out of a date with a girl that he barely knew 2 states away. And Danielle, thank you for ruining his plan. Thank you for being unfazed by this monster's desire to have a first date in Paris. I actually got my first opportunity to meet Danielle in person about a year into their relationship. I was renting a cabin in upstate New York, and I invited them over for a week to join me there. And of course, this would also involve one of Vadim's miscalculations. He neglected to consider the fact that it might actually snow in February. So, of course, they get stuck in a blizzard on the way to meet me there. And, I think everyone that knows Vadim knows the dearest feeling that you can realistically hope to have around him is one of a sigh of relief. And that's exactly what I felt when they finally arrived at the cabin. But it was for two reasons. One is that, they arrived safely, and that was all good. But mostly it was from the fact that my buddy actually found someone that he could lean on for strength and support when times got tough. And I know for a fact that if Danielle wasn't in the car with him, he would have turned around, gone back home. I mean, he told me as such 20 times in frantic phone calls as he was driving up. So look, I know the two of you are planners, and those are, it's an incredible strength to have, but now that the two of you have each other, the thing I wish for you is, don't be afraid to take little detours in your journey through life, whether that be, in your trips to the African safari or more exotic locales like residency. I'm sure together the two of you can pretty much, get through any kind of roadblock. Best of luck on your journey, and here's to a life of love and happiness.
Hello, everyone. If you guys don't know me, I'm the maid of honor, and I'm also Danielle's sister. To start off, I just wanted to say that it's been a very emotional day. Even the cake is in tears. Today, we're gathered for a very special event, which is the marriage of these two lovely people. This event was organized very well, thanks to them, the two planners. This is a beautiful venue, and I'm very honored to be here and to be the maid of honor. To start off, Danielle is not just my sister, but she's also my best friend. As happy as I am for them both, I have to say Vadim is taking away the girl who has always showered me with love and affection, spoiled me to a T, acted as my personal chauffeur because I don't want to get my license yet. And most of all, she's my role model and mentor who has taught me everything I know. Every single thing I do, I try to be just like her. Like, even the classes in high school that I take, copy everything she did. She also taught me intense procrastination, which many of you know runs in the Aarons family. But thankfully, we all work well under pressure. Most of all, I strive to be just like Danielle, and one day I want to find someone just as good as Vadim and find someone that makes me just as happy as Vadim makes Danielle. Vadim, marrying this woman of many talents will never leave a dull moment in your life. Some of her special talents include a first-degree black belt in karate. She's also a Just Dance legend, which you guys will see later on the dance floor. She's a dog whisperer who's scared of her own dog. And she is the ultimate girl to travel with as she tries to explore the four corners of any place she goes. Additionally, but when she travels, she has to be careful with shellfish. Newfound allergy. In all, she's the purest, kindest, gentlest soul you will ever come across, and you are the luckiest man for being able to spend the rest of your life with her. Danielle and Vadim, before I finish, I'd like you to turn to face each other. You're now looking into the eyes of the person who is statistically most likely to murder you. And to finish off, there's a quote that was once said by some German man named Heinrich Heine, who said, "Here's to matrimony, the high sea for which no compass has yet been invented. To the bride and groom,